somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck, there's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. They'll run. This is Bashal Tootin. Across midfield. He's on his way. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal Tootin with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10. The Texans take over first and 10. The Texans take over first and 10. At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. They were terrific last week against Buffalo in that victory.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try to run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Well, for a play that didn't look like much at the snap, that jet sweep turned into a big play in a hurry.
And how about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. But how about the execution? On the handoff, most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got executed well, otherwise it's a fumble.
First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And the ball situated at the 9. Second and goal. Play action. Here's Stroud. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Stroud looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 128. He's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list. And the Texans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And running with power here. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard
line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice game.
We'll get this out to Tootin. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, Richardson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Ready? Warriors 70. Ready?
Back to the air with Richardson. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60, Cowboy 80, go!
Now Richardson back to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Anthony Richardson from 17 yards out. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that, and Charles is deep. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Houston. Joe Mixon, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Texans are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. yards here just past the 20-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Coleman has it here right side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. 102 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10.
Come on, Mustang 19, Cougar 19.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Completes it to Coleman. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. The Jaguars at 9-1 on the year. And they come in on the heels of yet another victory. That ran their win streak, Charles, up to 7 now.
And I think that last win, that established them and stamped them, to me, as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with extreme confidence, and you need that in order to go all the way.
And that is caught downfield by Thomas. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
19 Lions.
Richardson looking to throw. That's Coleman. It's Coleman. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Going quickly here to Thomas. And he'll get nothing out of that one. These two teams all tied after 1. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a third down coming up.
Okay, ready?
They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready? 65 catch. Go.
Now Richardson. The ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a fourth down. Well played.
And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4.
Trap 60, trap 60.
Richardson. He'll try to do it himself. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. There he goes, left side. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Texans 21, Jaguars 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Richardson looking to throw this. This is Coleman with a grab. Now he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The 22 more yards there and another first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That's complete out right to the tight end, Tremble. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. So 3 plays, already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And that's a lesson learned from the previous drive. Last time he forced one, and it turned into a pick 6. Here, he knows better, and he just throws that one away.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Richardson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Here's Richardson to throw. Guys, man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Bashal Tootin with career touchdown number 75. And the Jags take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. And a timeout here. Timeout taken, whistles blown. Timeout taken by the receiving team. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Breaks through the contact. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. It really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talk about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
And this will be a Texans first down as the tackle made just shy of the 40.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
And they'll run it here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 33 yards that time.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Here we go.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Now to change things up, Stroud will throw it. Got his man, Dell. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Nixon is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
And I think that's going to go down as no gain, but that doesn't seem fair for the effort that was presented on that play. That should go down as a loss. I know, I'm a defensive guy, but you got to like the play that was made.
He made a lot of those plays last week. He was AFC Defensive Player of the Week, picking up where he left off.
Here we go.
Stroud. This is caught. Touchdown. Tank Dell with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. So the decision to throw out that challenge flag, a good one, as they'll get credited with a completion. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. That is into the hands of Coleman downfield. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here.
Go! 70 Timber.
And he's got it. It's Thomas for Jacksonville touchdown. Brian Thomas with an amazing diving catch. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think everyone in the stadium is going to have to...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Harris. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, they matched their opponent's pick 6 from earlier. Those are some crucial points that may prove pretty consequential as to how this one plays out.
And Brandon, I think now we're not just watching how they move around the field, but we're checking their psychology out a little bit, aren't we? Because that defense, they're about to go right back out with all the momentum on their side. As for the opposing offense, you wonder if there's going to be some hesitation to lean entirely on the passing game to try and mount a counterattack.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
On the quick, right?
Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. The big man, Nnamdi Madubuike, there on the tackle. Second and 9.
All right.
And Stroud now to throw. To the right side and caught by Dell. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing now is Stroud. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. Stroud out of the gun here. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
All right.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Over the middle, and there's a diamond catch. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Texans.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stroud to throw it. This goes out wide for Mixon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here goes Stroud again. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Tank Dell with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
18, 5 in, 60.
Operating from the gun, Richardson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go now. Dragon 60.
Richardson working from the gun. And Thomas has it. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. looking at Houston defensively, they've got a dime set. 6 DBs on third.
60 Maverick, 670 Timberwolves.
Back to the air with Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And the timeout comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers.
Jaguars field goal. A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
That's the score. Jaguars 38. Texans 35.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Stroud looking to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's Stroud. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Texans send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
At their own 38-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches when they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay at a really high level.
They've been hot so far. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 115 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's able to get it to Coleman. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 23. That's good for 28 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Ready, 18, ready.
Now Richardson back to throw it. And it is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Bashal Tootin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they're not screwing together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Christian Harris there finding his way home to record the sack. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap to Stroud. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
17 yards. The Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18, County Lions. Here we go.
Richardson. Thomas brings it in. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 35-yard line. Richardson out of the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. A great play there. 35 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Now Stroud. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the 4th quarter. The Texans on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On a slant, here's Collins. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 44-yard line.
And the Texans first down.
Stroud. This is caught inside the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice game. Give him 32 on the play.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Tony.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Stroud. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he is going to lose yardage here. Going to be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Stroud working out of the gun. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This defense just continuing to do their thing, and now they add on to that lead with another pick 6.
And how about the way they played this entire game? Not only they put their stamp on it, but every time they try and mount an offensive challenge, they find a way to thwart it. And multiple pick 6s, oh yeah, they'll enjoy watching this tape after the game.
Fighting his way through contact. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Second down in the yard.
All right. 18.
Now runs straight ahead to Warren. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
To Mixon on the check down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On the give, it's Warren. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
All right.
And Stroud now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dab. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Now 2nd and 9.
19 tight. Get it. 18. Ready.
Richardson looking to throw this. He's across midfield. And down right around the 37. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they take a knee. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether